Well, I think we're all frustrated. I think we're all frustrated because we feel like we can be better. We feel like we're capable of being better. We feel like we've had some good moments and all that. But nobody wants to put out what we put out today. That was terrible. And that was not us. That was not very good.
What do you get when you have two of the three most trolled quarterbacks to square off in a game in 2022? Well, one looked like an absolute hero, while the other is obviously going to get dunked on the next morning by sports debate shows.
And every time I turn around, Bronco country, let's ride. Bruh, the car broke down. You not riding, you walking. So how the hell you gonna talk about let's ride? Your car broke down. Either you out of gas or the car need repaired.
And that's exactly what happened on national TV when Russell Wilson's Denver Broncos traveled to LA to square off with Baker Mayfield and the Rams. This was a game where Russ somehow managed to look even worse before leading to this encounter as he capped off the NFL Christmas Day by throwing 3 picks and losing 51-14. This obviously cued the endless trolls and memes on social media as it marked a new low point in Russell Wilson's tenure with the Denver Broncos. After 2 early interceptions, the Broncos saw themselves quickly trailing 17-0 in the first quarter. These 2 picks were solely on Russell, as the first he overthrew a pass terribly and the other he threw it right into the linebacker Bobby Wagner over the middle. To make matters worse, the Broncos defense looked to have given up on the season. This was a D that was a top-ranked unit for much of the season, carrying Denver and keeping the offense in games they had absolutely no business being in. Point blank, had the Broncos offense scored just 19 points in all their games, they'd be sitting a few games above 500. But Sunday's defensive display was just shameful as the group gave up 51 points to a Baker Mayfield-led offense, another QB who had much of the negative spotlight on him throughout 2022. Again, this was an offense that was missing their top 2 receivers in Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson, but still managed to hang up 31 points by the half. Anyways, back to Russell Wilson. Shit got so bad that even the Nickelodeon telecast was trolling him non-stop for his abysmal display on the field. Patrick Starr was even cracking jokes, as you could see here.
That's not what he wanted to cook.
No, I think he burnt whatever he was cooking. Bobby Wagner with the interception. Russell Wilson, quarterback for the Broncos, has his own sandwich called the Danger Witch. But be careful, because it's spicy.
It's spicy.
Then shortly later, in the third quarter, just when you thought things couldn't get any worse for Russ, a small scuffle broke out on the sidelines after Wilson got sacked as backup quarterback Brett Rypien had some words for the O-line on the sidelines. Things got a bit heated as there was some pushing and shoving as Brett was defending Russell Wilson, which in all honesty, kudos to him. It's nice to see a backup QB having his quarterback's back and defending him against 5 of the biggest guys on the team. That said, this was a very disappointing day for Broncos fans as you saw both offense and defense just fail miserably in all aspects of the game. The fact that Baker completed 24 of 28 passes for 230 yards just goes to show you that the Broncos defense were nowhere to be found on Christmas Day.